All right, welcome back, web designers. We're moving right along with our ePortfolio. Things are looking really good. We're on our resume page now. Let's see what we need to have. So if I go back to page 3 here, create a professional resume. You are more than welcome to use any format you have used in the past, or I provided a link to a PDF document with examples. And we'll talk about that in a second. Please don't include any images on this page, just your professional resume. I'm going to click on this, and here are some resume tips. Once again, this is just something that I found on the internet that I am providing to you. You're more than welcome to use a different format that you want. Here they kind of give you some tips of what you should have in each section, and here's kind of an example of what that might be. Now what I'm going to ask you guys not to do is not include your address or phone number on your website. You can include your email, that's just fine. We are going to have a contact me page, but do not include your address or your phone number. Now that's a personal preference of yours. If you want to, you can. I'm just letting you know you do not have to. All right, so anyway, you want to include these in your actual resume itself. Now I'm just going to kind of copy this and see what happens if I bring this over to my resume. Let's say you already have a resume done. And I'm going to go back to my editor. And I get this question all the time. Mr. Lang, I have a resume complete. Can I just add a button and that way I can just link it to my resume PDF and I'll be fine with that? No, unfortunately not, you guys. I do want us to include, let's see here, add some text. I do want that resume to be written out on this page, looking nice and professional. Once again, this is a good e-portfolio you guys have got going on, so include that nice resume. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on here. I think I have some text there. I do. Probably want to copy that from the previous page, but I do know the size that I had there, and I'm going to increase that. I'm going to see if I can include, let's see, I copied it from that resume, and I wonder if it's here. And it is here. Now I copied that from that resume, and I'm just going to change the color to the gray that I've used. And so let's pretend that you've copied and pasted from your resume onto here. I definitely want you guys to do a little bit of editing here and maybe move some things around so things aren't so close to each other. Let's see here. And play around with this a little bit. You definitely want to probably increase the font size of these things so they stand out a little bit better, and I could probably even bring this back up to where I have my career objectives. Boom, they're right there. I probably need to I just deleted, press my delete button. You want things to kind of stretch from one side to the next. All right, and so I kind of chose that there. I had a 18-point font. You want these kind of things to look similar. So just take some time and increase the size of these. So now if I'm going to just press my delete key and then my spacebar key to get those going, and do that again here. So once again, if you already have one complete, go ahead and bring that over to this, but do some editing. If you don't have one complete, there's a great example of what I'm looking for. Now once again, if you don't have, you do not have to use this style format, but I do want a nice polished looking resume, so when viewers view your resume page, boom, they have your beautiful resume right there. And what did I not do? I did not bold that. So you could even play around with maybe even changing the colors of that those titles right there so it looks a little bit different, maybe a little darker gray with that, so make your resume really stand out that you've spent some time on it. Once again, this project is 150 points and I will be grading it as if, so make it look nice and professional. All right, you guys, a couple tips too. You can move text over. All right, you can maybe even highlight all of that. Maybe I want to bring that back to the left and bring all of that to the right so things move. So don't forget to use some of these options. You have bulleted points. So I'm going to press the enter key. You have bulleted points. You can tab things over. And actually, you guys, let me try that again. You can move those bulleted points. Well, it's not working out so well for me. Sometimes bulleted points, you guys, don't always work the best. You know what I like to use? Either a Shift 8 for a star, and I can move that over then, or and then start putting some information, or I even use a dash. All right, just a dash that's up by your backspace key, if you will, on your keyboard to kind of have those bulleted points. I haven't had too good success with their bulleted points. So anyways, a nice looking resume. I can't wait to see it, what kind of qualifications that you may have out there. So with that, there's your resume page. We're going to knock out your Prezi page, your contact me, and we're going to knock this thing out and be done. So you guys are doing really well so far.